Welcome to BCG Ministry. This ministry is about men and for men. And family, you are welcome to join us tonight. Get your pens and pencils out tonight. We want to teach you something. We have some powerful guests tonight. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Man, it's a great day in Charlotte. Audience, if you have anyone in prison, anybody dealing with prison, anybody struggling in Charlotte area, man, we got someone to talk to tonight. We got Bishop Saunders here tonight. We're going to share some powerful information for you tonight. Bishop Saunders, welcome to the show tonight.
Welcome.
We want to give you the platform to tell these people who you are, what you represent, and what you're doing for the community.
Elder, I am Bishop C. MacArthur Sanders.
Yes, sir.
I am the presiding prelate of Partners to the Promise Conference of Churches. We are a group of churches in 12 states within these United States.
My God.
And we are working with things that will make our churches and community better and
Yes.
enable them to do things that we've been hindered with because of the works of the enemy.
My God.
Some of the things that I would like to mention is today that I came wearing 3 hats. I'm also the pastor of the Canaan Christian Worship Center here in Charlotte, and I am the president and CEO of Partners to the Promise School of Christian Education. It is an accredited school with fully accreditation, and we having graduation in June. By the way, we are graduating 40 graduates of, and I just think it's a wonderful
My
thing.
God, yes.
But most important, as you asked me at the beginning of the set, our Partners to the Promise Conference of Churches, we are assisting the churches to touch on family values.
Yes.
And what we're doing, young men that's incarcerated, we assisting them that's being released from prison. We're helping to find them jobs. We are assisting them in finding work.
Great.
We are assisting them by training them and preparing them for certain work as they have become adapted back to the community. We even have our program, our college program, whereby we can get them to go to college.
My God.
Even after they're out of prison. So we're doing a number of things. I really think it is the church's obligation to do more than have service on Sunday and Wednesday and get out and get involved in the community, become a part of the families that make up the churches.
Yes.
And I just think it's the church's job to do more.
Yes, sir. It really is. It really is. I'm thinking of even when Jesus fed the 5,000.
That's right.
They had a spiritual need and they had a physical need also.
They had a physical need also. In
But-
fact, Elder, that spiritual need, Jesus was meeting that spiritual need when he prayed for them there on the seashore. But while he was praying and while he was ministering to them, they became hungered.
All right.
And not only did they become hungered, they had a problem there on standing there on the seashore because they didn't have no food.
All right.
And only had one young lad that his mother had fixed him some lunch. And Jesus, being Jesus and able to do the things that he was able to do, he took that fish and barley loaves of bread, and he made enough to feed the 5,000 men, not counting women and children.
My God.
And I think that task has been passed on to the church for us to do just a little more than
Yes, sir.
what we are doing.
Yes, sir.
Amen.
And God is able to multiply.
He's able to multiply.
His word says he's able to do exceedingly abundantly above all.
Yeah, that's right.
So we have to employ more action. We have to employ more research.
That's right.
Praying is good.
That's right. In his place.
Praying is good. That's a must.
Yes,
praying.
it is. Yes, it
But
is.
then we have to go beyond praying. God
That's
is
right.
leading you to a certain individual to share some powerful information to get you over this stepping stone.
Well,
Yeah.
Let me share some of the things. If we could get the families to open up, if we could get people to open up about the needs, I'm talking about from the real needs that's needed within the home, in the community.
Okay.
The problems that the children are suffering with, the problem that the young men are dealing with, and the reason they are imprisoned. It's not all on the prison system.
No.
It's not all on the police department. We've got some things that we need to do at home. We need to do some training. We need to better prepare our families from the church to let them know who they are and to let them know there is a better way. And so that's what we're involved in. We just assisted in a young man being released from prison all the way from Buffalo, New York.
My God.
He'd been in Buffalo for 37 years, got locked up.
My God.
37 years ago for a double murder in which he says he didn't do, but he's the only one that would not tell what had happened. And this happened to him, and we worked with him. We wrote letters. We did different things that would assist him.
Okay.
And that's what we do. However, we are law-abiding people also.
Right.
We don't go out of the path of the law and what the law requires us to do, but we want to be of a help. We've got parents with children that's growing up with one of the parents in prison, and we want to help them. We do more than just help the parents. We want to assist in the lives of the children.
That's right.
And in
That's
what
right.
they're doing. We want to be able to find the necessary resources. With others that you interview here on your TV set, you're reaching out to them, and that's what we're trying to assist great people like you in doing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You must have listened to my interview when I talked to the therapists tonight, because we was talking about the same thing.
Right, right.
We have to meet the need in that household.
That's right.
To encourage those young people even to step up and say what's on their
That's right.
mind.
That's right.
Encourage those young people even to be able to respect authority, respect themselves. Because somewhere long down the line, the young people weren't given what they needed to mature.
Can I just elaborate on that
Yes,
just
sir.
a little bit?
Yes, sir.
I have been in the ministry. Come June the 14th will be 44 years.
44 years.
I've been pastoring in and around this city and in the state of North Carolina for 41 years.
You have a lot of experience, Bishop.
Yeah, I have been a presiding overseer now since 1999 over a group of churches. And one thing I find out, Elder, is that there is a responsibility given to the churches that we must bring some increase to. The reason that the young people are having such a problem with their identity is they can't identify with the church. We must elevate ourselves to a point whereby people will have, that the young people will have more of what they need to be me being a mentor to them than one of the rap artists.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? And they can learn how to sing some of the hymns in the churches and some of the spiritual songs in the churches, and learn how to do that as easy as they can do a rap song.
My Lord.
So I think the church, we as the church has let our community down.
A lack of influence.
I don't think we've been all that we can be. I wouldn't say that we've been a complete failure, but I would say that there's a lot that the church is lacking, whereby we are no longer being mentors. We depend more on the people and the different committees and the different organizations around the city and the different secular organizations. We depend more on them being mentors than we do as a church.
Yeah. We a lot of cases. We're busy. We're busy being saved. We're busy being Christians.
We're busy having programs,
but we're not.
But we're not busy mentoring our children. We're not busy preparing leadership for the family. We've got a problem. We've lost generations. We have lost 2 generations already.
Yes, sir.
And
yes, sir.
We've got a problem with young women having babies out of wedlock. A lot of people don't like to talk about it. because they feel like as we're down in our children, but we need to take that down and turn it upward.
Yes.
And we need to mentor those, and we need to mentor the children. We can't do anything about it once they're here, but we can stop it as we go forth in the future.
There are so many topics in the church that we ignore, we don't deal with. And it deals with basic family, and it deals with mentoring and maturing the adult as well as the kid.
The family, if you'll notice, was the first thing that God placed in the church.
Mm-hmm.
It was not an organization.
Hello.
It was not a board, as we so refer to different ministries in the church. We say that they are boards. It was not a bishop, as so many people are bishops now, and everybody uses that desire to elevate themselves. But it was just a man, Elder.
Just a man.
And then one thing we found out, the Bible says that God says that he looked and saw that man was lonely, and he made him a wife.
Yes, sir.
And I think that was really important. I believe if we'll go back there, we'll be able to make it.
Go back there from ground from some start.
Yes, sir.
And do the works over again.
Amen.
Well, Bishop, we really thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you.
We look forward to working with you even more.
God bless you.
Man, and you know, I believe a lot of things you said tonight, a lot of pastors would not say.
Well,
But you know, I agree with you. It needs to be said.
It needs to be
needs to be said. We need to pull back the cover. We
a
need
lot
to,
of them. A lot of them haven't been around as long as I have.
So I really appreciate you, Bishop, bringing all that knowledge and wisdom on the set. And man, we look forward to doing more work with you. Okay?
Thank you. God bless you.
bless your work, man. Bless
Thank
your
you.
family.
Thank you.
Amen. Don't touch that down. We'll be right back. I hope you're enjoying the show thus far. For more information, run on over to my website at btgministriesnow.org, and we'll be right back. Welcome back. We're going to have an exciting time. We have Mr. Slimming here. He's an artist going to be with us tonight. But we're going to take a short break. We'll be right back. We'll show you a video.
It be like this sometimes, but I ain't got time for that today. It is what it is. And you don't worry about that. You just worry about me whooping it, and whooping it. That's what you worry about. Yeah. Hello? What's going on? I ain't doing no show. I'm over here with my partners. What's that? Nah, man. I ain't even trying to hear that right now, man. Shit. Alright, well, bye. Yeah, I get them when I get them. You already know how she keep going on up, you know what I mean? So it's like I'm just go ahead and go, you know what I mean? But we good, all right?
Yeah.
Nah, I know how that face look, man. Don't be like that tonight, man. Don't do that, man. You already know I'm stressed out. Please don't do that.
Okay.
Come on,
Go
man.
handle your business. Do what you gotta do.
Can I get a hug?
No, but you can see
Nigga.
yourself out. Nah, go handle your business. Go on, man. Go handle your business. Oh, girl, call me.
Damn, that's cold.
Yeah, love is real. Love is blind. Crazy.
When you mad, it's always something. When I'm mad, it's always nothing.
Say, man from Venus,
When you
women are from
mad,
Mars.
it's always something. When I'm mad, it's always nothing. How could that
Gotta be some truth
be? We
to
need to
that.
work it out. When you mad, it's always something. When I'm mad, it's always nothing. How can that be? How could that be? How can that be? How could that be? When you mad, it's always something. When I'm mad, it's always nothing. How could that be? How could that be? How could that be? You just don't understand.
When I'm mad, it's always nothing. When you mad, it's always something. We ain't good unless we hold up, girl, don't interrupt me. Cause you always interrupting. That need the most discussions. You say you speaking, I'm just fussing. A whole lot of talk, but girl, you said nothing.
We need to work it out. Oh, we need to work it out. And you say you don't understand me, so I'm trying to understand you. And all the girls I've been chilling with, they say they don't understand you. She say I never let you go if you got my back. She say if she ain't with you, then I got your back. She got her hands around my waist, it's like a fanny pack. The way she with me, I don't think I'm coming back. But I keep coming back, trying to fix the situation. Everything we going through, I'm telling you. So basic, it's like a class in session and we just cannot ace it. I say the relationship we had, how we gon' ever replace it? Hey girl, my mind is open, I'm trying to make it happen. I'm gonna get this money, bring it back like what is happening. You mad at nothing, why you keep fronting? You telling me this and telling me that, but you ain't saying nothing. I'm just sitting back, I'm chilling, drinking this beer. And now I'm getting pissed off, so I'm getting out of here. The lady on the left, I'ma put her on the right. Cause the only thing you wanna do is fight. Oh my damn. We need to work it out. Oh, we need to work it out. And you say you don't understand me, so I'm trying to understand you. And all them girls I've been with, they say I've been should've left.
Yes, welcome back. Welcome back. Man, that was your video, man. That's awesome. Awesome. Tell us something about you, man. Give us a little background on you and tell us about what this video is communicating to our people tonight.
I feel like it's well, my name's Flemmy. I'm from Charlotte, born and raised, and you know I've been doing music since I was about 8. I've been writing music since I was 8. And
8 years old.
Yes, sir. So it's like now I just feel like now I done had to go through my life experiences, and I feel like this was a part of my life, and I feel like I just wanted to share it, you know, and I feel like it's gonna help people, you know, to see the bad. You know, I was willing to put it all out on the line, saying what I done did bad, showing, you know what I mean, it's like a series, so it's gonna be like 7 songs, showing me doing bad, showing me trying to do good, and you know, the whole time battling with a female, and you know, showing our goods and our bads, and letting the female see from a man's perspective or things that she may not know that's occurring.
Yeah, well, I guess it's called life.
Yes, pretty much.
That's life. We have ups and downs, the hard times, the good times, you know what I'm saying? And it's a learning experience, I think.
Yes, sir.
And last time the Bible said, when I was a child, I acted as a child. Now I'm a man, I acted as a man. So as you mature in life, then your decisions change, right?
That's right.
As you begin to gain wisdom and knowledge, then you begin to do things differently.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely agree. And I just feel like, at that time, that life is like, the lifestyle I was living at that time, it affected how I dealt with relationships. So that's why I'm like, there's a lot of females I be seeing them on social media and everything, or they hit me on inbox and they be asking me certain situations because they might have been dealing with a guy who was acting like me at that time. But I'd be like, everything I can say for him, I'm like, I can't really automatically say he was all bad, but I could just say that this is where he's at this time, and here's a preview.
In his life.
Yeah, in his life. Here's a preview of what he could be going through if you're dealing with that type of dude, you know what I mean? Like, at that time, I wasn't who I am right now, I was a little...
So what was some of your biggest challenges going through that at that time?
At that time, trying to make money, and then you know what I mean, you living a lifestyle, and you weren't, let's say you just weren't doing it the way that you supposed to be doing it, and you get caught up in the lifestyle, so therefore, you out late. So therefore, that's something that a female's not gonna like, so you feel like if I'm out late, if I come back in and I got a certain amount of money, I don't wanna hear all that,
Oh, okay.
So, but at the end of the day, some days it might be that, some days you might have been out late and you didn't have to be, but you just used to the lifestyle. And so it's like you growing and figuring out how to balance it out. And I feel like it wasn't that I was bad, I just didn't know how to balance it. And and then the life that I was living was just like I was being pulled. And it's like when I come home to her, it's like it's a lot of noise. When I'm out here, everything goes smooth. So it's like, and it's not. I'm not the only person that dealt with it because I see it all the time on social media, and I be seeing these girls. He ain't this and he ain't that. And I'm like, come on, man, you gotta give him some credit. You might be some stuff that you ain't doing too, but at the end of the day, it's like, it's all about I feel like if you're going to have a relationship and you want it to grow, some stuff you can walk away from, and then sometimes you got to give it time, and if you can get back and fix it, then do so. But but a man gonna go through what he gonna go through, you know what I mean? And therefore, I be hearing females like, he done did this in the past, and now he with this girl, and now they getting married. I'm like, guess what? He just wasn't ready then. He's ready now because he's getting married now. So don't be bitter, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Pray about it and get over it, And
So you do music, huh?
yes, sir.
What sparked you to do music?
My daddy was like a DJ, and it's like ever since I've been little, it's like I used to listen to R&B music, and I can picture everything that they be saying. And it's like it'll move me. And so therefore it moved me. So I'm like, let me try to write one of these.
Right.
And next thing you know, I got like 15 songs, and my mom was a Christian, so she didn't like it. So I was writing every night before I go to bed, and I had went to my grandma's house, spent the night, came home. She done took all my songs and threw them away, and it crushed me. It's like, I'm like, you don't know what you just did. She's like, what you know about writing about this? I'm like, I don't, but I heard them singing about it, so I can relate to it. I don't know why I could. So
It's a gift. It's probably a gift.
yeah, so now it's just,
God give all us a gift,
yes, sir.
and
Yeah, so
you don't have to qualify for the gift. God give us a gift.
yeah,
We're
that's,
born with a purpose.
yes, sir.
And your gift, usually your gift is something that comes easy. You
Yeah.
can do easy.
Yeah.
You have to take classes to enhance it, to make it better, but the doing part is easy.
Yeah, yes, sir. I definitely agree. It's like, and then there's been times like I feel like I got in so much. It's like so much came with it, like arguing and so.
So where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
I see myself in the next 5 years, with my kids, and because I am a father. I might do music. I go to work. I take care of business. And my kids is a priority. And so therefore, as long as what I'm doing don't affect them, if what I do affect them, I want it to be where they ain't got to worry about nothing for the rest of their life, type deal. Like only financially, because you know everybody gonna have their problems and the issues within life. But if my kids don't never have to worry about a financial issue, you know what I'm saying, then I feel like, you know, the rest of it, I feel like God done equipped me enough to deal with the rest. The boys, I get my shotguns, you know, but financially, you know, that's something that I don't really want them to worry about. And I feel like using your gift can make that happen. But either way, I'm gonna go to work and do it regardless. So I'm like, regardless, my kids gonna be straight because.
That's great. That's
I'm-
great.
I'm
I
gonna say
think
that.
that's part of our responsibility. We
Yes,
should
sir.
be able to, or have a desire to.
Oh, yes, sir.
Get our children to live a better life than what we lived.
Yes, sir.
I heard you say because you're going to work, but I mean, if you hit it big, you're not going to work, are you?
I'm always gonna work, but it's gonna
You're always gonna work?
It's gonna be in the studio.
Okay.
You know, it's gonna be-
Okay.
You know, and then I love kids too. Like I got a nonprofit organization for teenagers, like, you know, to keep them out of trouble. Like they can,
Wonderful.
yeah, like they can, most teenagers these days, they do music. So due to the fact they do music, my program is called Youth Famous Youth Development Center. So therefore, I can bring them into my facility and teach them how to do it. And it's like, I don't want you to just be an artist. I want you to learn how to engineer, because a lot of the money is made behind the scenes.
You're right.
So therefore, but you in here now, you're gonna be doing both. Like this, where you can get in front of the mic, but you also gonna go behind there and engineer what somebody else. And I'm like, you're gonna do this, you're gonna engineer, and you're gonna record. So now, y'all gonna flip flop. So therefore,
Okay.
you better not mess his song up, because the ball gonna be in his court.
That's wonderful.
So you gotta work it
So in
together.
other words, you're gonna produce your gift.
Yes, sir.
You can give children another chance.
Yes, sir.
A second
Yeah.
chance or a first chance. That's awesome, man.
Yes, sir.
That's awesome. That's what God designed you to do, is to give back.
Oh, yes, sir.
You know, if we want to change this world, we have to give back.
Yes,
We
sir.
have to share what God has given us. Because the gift God gave you, He can give it to you for you.
Yes, sir.
He gave it to you for other people.
Yes.
God bless you, man. Thank you for being on the
right.
show, my
Thank you.
brother.
Nice to
With
meet you, too.
man. I'm expecting you to come back on the show, man, and tell us a little bit more
I
as
will
God
be back.
progress you.
Yes, sir.
As
Thank
God
you.
progress you, man.
Thank you.
You know, the sky's the
Yeah, I
limit.
heard that I'll be back.
The sky's the limit, man. Keep God before you,
Yes, sir.
and praise God, you will prosper.
All right, thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah. Sure. You've been watching the show tonight. We encourage you